welcome to today's workout. Today I'm calling it a stretch flow because in the beginning we're going to do kind of a yoga style warm up, and then eventually we'll come down to the floor for a nice deep stretch. So you're going to need a yoga block, mat, and a strap. All right, so at the end of our mat, just start with our feet about hip distance apart and just face the palms forward, roll the shoulders back one time. Stand nice and tall here. Kind of engage those quads a little bit, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, pull the shoulder blades together, and then just inhale the arms up. Exhale. One more time, inhale up. And we're going to swan dive over into a forward fold. On this first forward fold, we're going to just kind of hang out. You can shake out the head, shake out the arms, pedal out the feet, whatever feels good to you, or you can just hang out. Alrighty, tuck that chin towards the chest, roll up nice and slow on this first one. At the top, roll the shoulders back, nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale to that forward fold, and then we're going to inhale by sliding the hands along the shins, come halfway up, a nice flat back. Lean a little bit to the balls of the feet, push the tailbone back, feel a stretch in those hamstrings. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. One more deep breath. Exhale back into that forward fold and roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Into our forward fold. Inhale halfway up. As we go along, you can keep sliding the hands along the shins, or maybe we want to take it down, just straight down from the shoulders. Or if you're feeling real good, arms can come up, biceps by the ears, just depending on how that back is feeling today. One more deep breath. Exhale back to that forward fold. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Inhale up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. And then we're going to exhale and walk ourselves out to a plank. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Holding the plank. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back to the feet. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up to that flat back. Exhale, walk it out to our plank. Holding here. This time just holding for 4, 3, 2, and then take the hips up into a downward dog. Pedal out the feet. And then hold the left heel to the floor, keep the right knee bent, lift that tailbone up towards the ceiling, straighten those arms, neck is neutral, and switch. Slightly bend both knees so we can walk our hands back to our feet. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. All the way up. To our forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, all the way down to our plank. Holding. Nice and strong here. For 4, 3, 2, take those hips up. Downward dog, pedal those feet out. All right, left heel to the floor. Right knee stays bent. And switch. All right, come on back to plank. Come to a side plank, either side, doesn't matter. Just holding for 4, 3, 2, and switch to the other side. 4, 3, 2, and come on back to a regular plank. Walk the hands back. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale to our plank. And holding for 4, 3, 2, and down dog. Pedal the feet out. Left heel to the floor. And switch. Shifting our weight forward to a regular plank again. And side plank, either side. You can always drop to those knees as we go along. And switch, other side. Back to our regular plank. Bringing our left foot forward into a runner's lunge. We want to try to get that front knee and ankle in line. Let's drop the back leg, rest the top of the foot onto the floor. Now you can keep your hands on the floor here. Otherwise, we're going to come up nice and tall here. And with that back arm, we're just going to reach it up. Inhale and exhale. You can kind of push back, give a little release on that hip flexor. Inhale, reach. And exhale, push back. 2 more times. Up. And release. 1 more time. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Placing both hands back on the floor. We're going to rotate to the knee. Rotate, reach up, and bring it back in. Take it up, inhale, and exhale. 2 more times. Pull it in. Last time. Good. All right, place that hand back to the floor. Curl your back toe under, lift the knee up, and then we got to bring that left foot back to a plank. However many steps it takes you to get it back there. Holding the plank for 4, 3, 2, walk the hands back. Roll all the way up. Ooh, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale down to our plank. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and downward dog. Pedal out those feet. Left heel to the floor. And right. Shift our weight forward back to a plank. And side plank when you're ready. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and switch. For 4, 3, 2, and back to a regular plank. Holding for another 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to bring that right leg forward. Knee and ankle in line. Drop that back leg to the floor. Rest the top of the foot. Now I know we did those twists, But oh, I know. I was like, what else did we do? I forgot. That's right. You can keep your hands on the floor. We're going to get nice and tall here. Yes. Stretching out that hip flexor. Reach the back arm up. Exhale. Push back a little bit. Give a little release. Lean forward. And take it back. 2 more times. And back. 1 more and hold. For 4, 3, 2, and drop the hands back to the floor. Now we're going to rotate towards that knee. Inhale, reach up and back. 2, and exhale. Twist. Pull it in. Last one. And back. Ooh, yes. All right, hands on the floor. Curl the back toes under. Lift that knee off the floor, and however many steps it takes you to get that right foot back into that plank position. And holding for 4, 3, 2. Walk the hands back. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale up. Forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale to our plank. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, and down dog. Pedal the feet out. Left heel to the floor. And right. All right, we're going to do a little something different this time. We're going to bring the feet together, staying in that downward dog position. We're going to lift the left leg as high as we can. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it back down to the floor. Again, inhale up. Exhale, back down to the floor. One more time, we're going to hold that leg up. Inhale up. And then bend the knee so that the heel comes towards the glute. Trying to press that right heel down to the floor. Just opening up that hip as best as we can. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg back to the floor. Take your feet hip distance apart again. Pedal out the feet one more time. All right, a slight bend to both knees. Walk the hands back and roll all the way up. Ooh, yeah, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, out to our plank. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and down dog. Pedal the feet out. Left heel to the floor. And right. All right, slightly bend both knees. We're going to walk our feet together. And that right leg, we're going to kick it up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale up. And exhale. One more time, keep it up there. Inhale. Bend the knee, heel towards the glute. Try to press that left heel towards the floor as best as we can. Each side's going to feel different. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that leg back down to the floor. Take the feet hip distance apart and pedal those legs out again. All right, we're going to slightly bend both knees and we're going to actually drop them down to the floor so that we're in tabletop position. Knees underneath those hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Cat cow. Inhale, look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come on back to center. All right, actually, real quick, let's stretch out the wrists just because we've been on them and we're going to be on them for a while. So rotate the fingers back towards the knees. Let's give it a little stretch before we move on. We're going to build that heat up again one more time. All right, rotate the hands back to the front, give it a little shake, and then we're going to flip the wrists under. If you want to go single side, I'll let you know when to switch to the other. I think I'm going single today. They are a little sore. All right, if you're single side, go ahead and switch. That feels so good. All right, release out of that real quick. Just sit back on your heels and we'll do our little motorcycle. So we're gonna grab a hold of the handles and then open up the fingers, pull it back towards the forearms. And then just give them a shake, whatever feels good. Okay, we're gonna come back into the tabletop. And we're gonna do some bird dogs. All right, so belly button towards that spine. We wanna try to get that back neutral. So we don't wanna have a big sway to that lower back. All right, left arm, right leg. We're gonna extend and then bring it back in, keeping our head neutral, reach and pull it back in. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold the extension. Reset. Make sure belly button is towards the spine, and we're going to tap the floor with our hand and our foot. Tap and bring it back up. Tap, bring it back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, bring everything back to center. We're gonna curl your toes under, lift up your hips, and then just walk your hands back towards your feet, and we're gonna roll all the way back up. Ooh, at the top, roll the shoulders back one time, bring the hands together, rotate them in a circle. And other way. Release the hands. Inhale up. We're going to bring the arms back to the side and we're going to rotate one direction. Inhale up. Exhale, other way. Inhale up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And twist. Inhale those arms back to center. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale out to a plank. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to come to a down dog. We're going to press both heels to the floor as best as we can. One more deep breath and drop to hands and knees in tabletop position. 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the chin around the back. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Bring it back to center. All right, bird dog on the other side. Right arm, left leg. All right, Reach forward and pull it back in. Check in with the form. Keep that neck neutral. Reach and pull it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. We're going to hold that extension. Bring that belly button towards the spine. Press that left hand through the floor. All right, let's tap with our hand on our foot and lift. Tap and lift. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it on back to tabletop. I'm gonna hold here real quick, and we're gonna do side to side bend. So you're gonna kind of sway the hips side to side like you're doing little side crunches, and then just look back. Just about 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it back to center. Curl the toes under. Pop those hips up. Hold that downward dog. Press the heels towards the floor. And slightly bend the knees, walk the hands back to the feet. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back, and then bring those hands together. Rotate them in a big circle, one direction. Other way. All right, release the hands. Inhale up, and rotate. Straight out to the side. Inhale up and twist the other way. 2 more times. Up and twist. 1 more time. Inhale, arms back to center. Forward fold. Hold here. Take your arms crisscross so you're hanging onto each elbow. You can rest your forehead on your forearms. You can stay nice and steady or maybe sway side to side. Have a soft bend to the knees. And then bring it back to center. Hold here. Let everything fall nice and heavy towards the floor. Release the arms. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, left arm to the inside of that left leg, and then we're going to take the right arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to rotate. You can look up to the hand center or to the floor. One more deep breath. Bring it back to center. And switch, other side. Bend that right knee, left arm up to the ceiling. One more deep breath. Bring that hand back down. Keeping both knees slightly bent, we're going to place our hands above our knees on our thighs. We're going to tuck our chin to our chest, round the back, roll up nice and slow. Good. At the top, we're just going to roll the shoulders back, and then we're going to slide it back down again. Lead with the chest on the way down. And then tuck the chin around the back, roll up slow. The shoulders back. We're going to roll down one more time. Lead with the chest. around the back, roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back at the top, side bend to the left. Back to center, and then we're going to roll down. Lead with the chest. And up. Roll the shoulders back, side bend to the right. Back to center. Roll down one more time. Lead with that chest. And up with the back. At the top, roll the shoulders back one time, and then we're going to bring our hands to the shoulders and rotate the shoulders, leading the elbows, drawing big circles with those elbows. One more time in that direction, and then just reverse it. Make it as big as you can. Let's do that 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms, 2 deep inhales. One more time. And then bring the arms just back to the side. If you want to grab a quick drink of water, you can do that. Everything else is going to be down on the floor. Have your block and strap available. I think we're going to be using it. We're going to stretch out those legs a little bit. Ooh. Okay, in fact, we're going to come back down to the floor, and we're going to start. Oh, let's do the, yes, have your block for sure. Have your block for sure. I like this one. Have your block on the left side. Okay, so we're going to start in our kneeling position. So legs are 90 degrees. Left leg forward, knee and ankle are in line. And you can either curl the back toe or rest the top of the foot onto the floor. Roll the shoulders back and then tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your butt. The block, we're going to eventually come into a side bend. I like to have the block here vertical so it's nice and high, so that when I come into that side bend, it's kind of there, ready to go. All right, so inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders, keep squeezing the glutes, and then we're going to side bend to the left, towards the knee. So we can drop our left arm to the block and really stretch that right arm over. Ooh, keep squeezing those glutes. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor, in the side of the body. That quad is getting a little bit of a nice stretch there. Holding just for 4, 3, 2, and bring it back up. And then exhale those arms back down. Bring your block to the front of your mat. You may want it on this next part. But we're going to take that front leg, we're going to walk it towards the edge of the mat. And we're going to try to kick this right leg back as far as we can. So we're back in our deep runner's lunge like we were before. Resting the top of the foot onto the floor. And we're just going to hold here. So play around with the different heights. Use your block if you want to try to come a little lower. Maybe you want to be up high and really stretch out that hip flexor even more. Find what works for you. Be here 30-45 seconds or so. You don't have to hold the same position the whole way through. Change it up as we go along. One more deep breath. And we're going to switch back to the other side in that 90-degree position. So we're going to bring our block over to the right side. Take your time. All right, once you're there, again, tuck that tailbone under, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, arms up. Drop the shoulders. And when you're ready, go ahead and side bend. Reach as far over as you can with that left arm. Each side is going to be a little different. For 3, 2, and come on back up. Release those arms to the side. Walk that front foot forward. Bring the block with you if you think you're going to need it. If the front knee is still in line with that ankle. Find that position that works for you. Alright, one more deep breath. And we're going to come back into a child pose. Keep your block handy. So on this child pose, we're going to bring our knees and ankles together. And we're going to sit our glutes back onto our heels, and so you can use your block to rest your forehead on, unless it feels good to be down onto the floor. Elbows can go underneath the shoulders, or you can reach back for the toes. One more deep breath, and then just remove the block to the side. we're going to lay all the way down onto our stomach. We're going to bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. And then pressing our hips down into the mat, and then our hands through the mat. Arch the back, look up, draw those shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to lay all the way down, bring our hands down to our side, turn your head one direction, hold here. One more deep breath, and then come back to center. You can come back either into that Sphinx pose, or we're going to bring those wrists underneath the shoulders, keep the elbows right near the side, and then we're going to press ourselves up as high as we can. Draw those shoulders away from the ears. One more deep breath. And then we're going to lower all the way down. We're going to bring our hands back to the side. Turn your head the other way. Rest into the mat. One more deep breath. And come on back to center. We're going to go into that back extension one more time. So again, you can do the Sphinx pose. You can do the Cobra again. Or you could even do an up dog where the wrists come underneath the elbows, press up, and then holding here, or you can lift the quads off the floor by pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Wherever you're at today. One more deep breath. We're going to press ourselves back into child pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Push those hips back, reach forward. Excuse me, with those hands, rest the forehead onto the floor. Then we're going to take our left hand, thread it through underneath the right, resting the shoulder and the side of the head onto the floor. more deep breath. And go ahead, switch to the other side when you're ready. Deep breath and come back to center. And we're going to bring ourselves to tabletop one more time. Keeping our hips above our knees, we're going to walk our hands forward, leading our chest to the floor. If the shoulders feel really tight, open the arms a little wider. Also go back to child pose. One more deep breath and walk the hands back. You can sit back on the heels, you can even use your block in between the knees or just have a seat with the legs crisscross. Alright, sit nice and tall. 2 deep breaths, inhale, arms up. And exhale. One more time, take it up. And exhale. Good job today.